The next one we have on here is be unwilling to throw out broken or worthless objects, even if they have no sentimental value. But the reason I bring this up is this: we associate this with hoarding. We associate it with hoarding, and I have never done deep research into hoarding, like the hoarding they show on the shows on TV shows. But I would say this: I think OCPD hoarding is a lot different, just based off of the individuals that I've spoken with who deal with this, as well as the, I don't want to say goal because I can't speak to the other ones, but I would say the driving force. I think that's a better way for me to put it. The driving force. I think with OCPD, and this is why I stopped the whole perfectionism. I know they define it as perfectionism, and that's great. But me having OCPD is not necessarily always about perfection. It's about efficiency. How can we make things efficient? And sometimes efficiency is something being perfect, right? That's just what it is. But there is no perfection element that you can think of when you talk about hoarding a bunch of technology, hoarding a bunch of lotion, hoarding a bunch of deodorant, hoarding a bunch of tabs on your phone. There is no direct correlation that I think you can make between that and perfectionism enough for you to say that you would put perfectionism over hyper efficiency for OCPD. And that's me speaking from my experience. Be unwilling to throw out broken or worthless objects, even if it has no sentimental value. This to me is the same thing. Instead of getting rid of the phone and just buying a new phone, I say it's still doing what I needed to do. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. But the thing that gets OCPD people trapped, and I think this is, I can probably, I'm confident in saying if I ask 10 people if they have this experience, I think at least 7 of them would tell me this is the case. We hoard things or we keep things that we might need in the future. And then it gets validated because we end up needing it in the future. And that, I think that is what winds up getting a lot of us trapped. It's just all of these things, guys. I don't think it's always hoarding the way it's presented. It's hoarding in a different way. We keep things that might be useful to us in the future. If you're ever having a zombie apocalypse or how COVID was, when everything was just going to crap and people couldn't find things, people couldn't find toilet paper, you want to be with somebody who has OCPD.